Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Are you bored? Have no fear. The stream has started and Shadow's here. We'll start a couple minutes early just to make sure all the tech is working properly today. Looks like the BGM is on and I'm talking. And I think I have already disabled the autofocus on the camera, so it looks aight from any distance that it has, which is not a lot, but it's enough. Alrighty. I'm hungry today. I have not eaten yet. Or somewhere in the shirt. You made it for me. This was what it was for. Was for the snack boxes. Snacks around the world. Shirt courtesy of Erla Mast there. Drop some celebratory grabs for her. As always with these snack box reviews, I don't know if anybody's tuned into the past ones, but we're doing a different camera setup than the last every single time I've tried it. There hasn't been one of these boxes where I've had the same setup yet. I'm always trying to improve it. I've never been happy with it. It's always just been so cumbersome to set up and do, because the first one I had a bunch of camera focusing problems and all the words were backwards because I can't figure out how to flip my camera vertically and mirror it so I can keep it on the opposite side of me. And I've just had to have the camera like in front of my chest and have my arms like hugging around it so that I can read also the things that I'm showing on the camera so the viewers can see it too. But normally I've been so I got an L-shaped desk and my two monitors are on the big part of the L, and then I have a small other piece of desk that comes out on like the right side of me where the mouse goes, so I can like rest my arm on it and whatnot. And that's usually where my work laptop goes. But I've been taking it off and setting up the camera and everything. I'm gonna adjust VC face here while I'm talking. The guy's hanging too far off the left. I can't do it when I'm talking. I just shut down. We just shut off. My brain, it doesn't work. Okay. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the why does that still say VC? Oh, it went away. Yeah, so I moved the work laptop off the little part of the L, and I set the camera up over there, usually with the cutting board and whatnot. And I would prop it up to get it a little bit higher on the... It's already like pretty off balance because the stand is kind of suck. And it's like out as far as it can go because basically it's this tiny little gooseneck that just stands on the desk. And I have it bent over so far that it, first of all, it's not up very high, but if you didn't bend it this far, you would see the base of the stand, and I didn't want that in the camera. But now it's like almost so off balance that it just falls over. So I said, but let's prop it up higher on unstable things. So I have some ratchet belts. I don't know if you guys... Oh god. My guy's crooked as hell again. I need to turn that off. Like the motion range or something. Hold on. I keep looking over to the side. My guy's just crooked as hell. Okay, set position. And settings. I forget what setting this is. Is it hips fixed? Is it movement range? Might be movement range. Just the slider. I'm gonna assume it's movement range. I'm gonna turn that down. Yeah, that seems better. Okay, so I propped the stand up on these ratchet belt boxes. There were 2 of them. I stacked them on the side. They don't close properly, so they're bulbous. So it's like this wiggling tower of technology. It was awful. And then I decided, because I wanted, the camera to face the proper way and things to be able to be readable, I stacked that up in front of my chest, and I have my arms going around both sides of the camera here. And it's an accident waiting to happen. But this time it's just on a table. I brought up a folding table big enough to have the cutting board and the camera on. It has to sort of be diagonally though, but it's okay. And this time I have a lot of room on the left side for my arm to come in. Not so much on the right side. That one's kind of uncomfortable now, so this is mostly going to be maybe like a sideways thing. I don't know. We'll see. But this one seems more comfortable. Also, what's important is now I'm not on the arm of the desk anymore. I'm sort of in front of the big part of the L, so I can actually see my monitors and interact with the chat, because before I had nothing in front of me, so I had to like completely look to the side and it would like break immersion, but now it's just in my peripherals. So that's big improvement. Wear toe cam. I could put my feet on cam right now. I don't like my feet though, they're kind of ugly. Is that why I appreciate feet so much? Possibly. Possibly. But yeah, let's get into it. I already cut the box open. I didn't look inside really, but just to see what it was, because I remember it mentioning the Baltics, but I didn't know what those were. So I wanted to double check, and now I am frickin' sideways in VC again. I don't know what's going on with this. There must be another set. Hold on. I'm gonna scan this. Body stiffness. Body stiffness go up. Alright, it doesn't look like I'm turning anymore even when I'm like really sideways. Alright, I think it was the body stiffness. I think we're good. Alright, let's pop this box open. I'm not opening the box on camera because there's my shipping address on the box, and also it would definitely hit the camera as it flipped open. But we got the papers like we usually get. We got some stickers. The camera quality looks a lot better than it did in my other videos for some reason. I think I got more lighting. I got a big stand light next to me this time. Also, I think that's improving it. Although it makes it shiny. Shimmer. The Baltic flags are kind of cool. It's just a bunch of, since it's like the 3 countries, they stuck all in the one flag. I sort of had that in the thumbnail. With the 3 different the flags going down the countries, which just looks kind of neat. Like a big tic-tac-toe board. I don't understand anything about this country, so I'm hoping the the books will explain a little bit of it. But you know what? I'm going to do that at the end this time. Normally I read the trivia first, I've been doing. But I think I'm just going to start with the snacks, and then we'll come back to the booklets. Because people are here for the snacks, probably. Surprise, Shadow stole the Erlo sticker from the post office. You got me. Alright, first snack up. Wow. Lentil snack, maple bacon. With either... I don't know if that's supposed to be like a chicken, or maybe like a you lost the game, got him, like a nut tap kind of thing. I didn't know what you guys did with that in your schools, but for us, when somebody made that symbol and you looked at it, they got to ball tap you. That was our thing in school. They would throw that down by your thigh, like just their thigh, and then if you look down at it, bam, you got whacked. I really like the packaging for this, though. The material is sort of plasticky. I don't know, it feels a lot different than like American chip bags. Although it's hard to tell through the gloves. It just has a different crunch. They look like French fries. But maple bacon sounds like a fantastic flavor, so let's get into that. Let's look at the serving. You know, not the worst, honestly. 7 grams of protein? That's not bad. 230 calories for this whole bag. Okay. We're going to assimilate the knowledge of the Baltics through the snacks. Yes, we are. I don't think anyone got hit or anything in mine, but I tried to stay away from that thing. Yeah. In our gym locker room, people would just pants the shit out of people all the time. It was weird. They'd go for the underwear, too. Oh my god, this bag is sealed so stiffly. Okay, so we're not ripping it that way. We're gonna tear the corner off, where the open here says. Got it. You know what I bet is better than a peanut butter and jelly Cheeto sandwich? I bet it's gonna be a maple bacon crisp and peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I bet that's so much better. The flavors just sound better. All right, let's give it a go. The cute little squiggles. Although I wasn't part of a normal high school, we were on a tier above a normal high school, so maybe they did that more over the attached high school down the road. Maybe. Not wrong, Erlo. I'm a snack professional after all these boxes. These don't smell that great, but they taste pretty yummy. They're definitely a puff snack, but they're not as dense as normal, like Cheetos or the cheese fingers or anything. They're a lot more airy, so there's less of it that feels like it sticks in your teeth and more of it that just melts in your mouth. These are good. I would buy these at the store. That's basically my benchmark for if these snacks are good or not. It's, would I go buy them at the store? And yes, I would buy these ones. And these are a very uninsulting flavor. I don't know if that's the word I want to use, but I think these have good general mass appeal. These maple bacon ones. A lot of these flavors you get from these foreign countries are just strange. I don't know if they're localized or what, but this seems to have the mass audience appeal. What the hell's a snack attack? Alright, what do we got next? I'm just reaching blind into the box. It's over on the side. This feels like another bag of the same stuff. Oh! We got Adizu Dillies. Dill pickle chips. Or, not dill pickle chips, but just dill chips. I love the name Dillies. I've had dill pickle chips before, though. They're alright. Let's see how these ones compare. They have to be better, because they're just called Dillies, and that's a win. Dillies. They look pretty yummy. Let's give them a sniff. Honestly, they don't smell like much. They smell, They certainly don't smell like pickles. I can't remember what just general dill smells like. It must be this, but I don't remember. Either way, they smell kind of nice. They're very subtle. They smell fresh. It like wets the palate, like a aromatic, nice scent. And they have like the perfect dusting of the green herbs on it. They're very pretty. Also, obviously, they are ruffled potato chips, the wavy kind. Those are great. Damn, these... Somehow they made potato chips taste fresh. Like you're biting into a vegetable. It doesn't feel like you're eating junk food. Damn, these are a winner too. Baltic's starting off strong. The Dillies. I like these more than the maple bacon puffs. Well, normally I give ratings. I'm gonna rate the maple bacon puffs. I'm gonna give those an 8 out of 10. I think I'm gonna give these a 9. I really like these. Much better than the dill chips I remember having prior to this. What is this writing? Oh my god, they have the nutrition label is like a sticker that they stuck on here. So it's in English. When are we gonna get an episode where it's just a versus battle between countries' snack boxes? I could do a tier list at the end after I've reviewed a year's worth of them, but France is at the bottom, I can promise you that already. That shit was bad. Oh, hydration check. All right. Next. Well, this feels dense. All right, what do we got here? Grandma's legendary wafer cake. Holy crap. That sounds awesome. And the packaging, again, is a win. Look at it. It's like a letter. That's a stamp. What flavor is this? Looks like chocolate caramel. I love these sticker nutrition labels. This one seems like a job for Chef Big Knife. Who's joining me as always today. It's very hard to open. All right. Chef Little Knife's gonna come in and help open this one because Chef Little Knife is sharp, and then Chef Big Knife will give us the cross section. Okay, so there's two big squares in here. Oh, wow. Look at the top. Like a honeycomb with little chocolate squares in it. Like they drizzled chocolate on it and filled up the squares. That's really cool. Let's cut this boy diagonally. Like a sandwich. Yeah. Alright, so this is what the inside looks like. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 layers of wafer. And the fillings look kind of thick. I'm really excited for this. This is going to be a winner, I can already tell. I wonder if they do something that's specifically for the snack boxes or if they're like that in store. Looks like a beefy Nutty Buddy. Yeah, it does. It smells way better than a Nutty Buddy. Oh! Everyone cuts their sandwiches diagonally. That's the proper way to cut a sandwich. You get those nice corner bites, it makes it feel like it tastes. But cutting a sandwich diagonally, don't ask me the science, but it makes it taste better. Although, if I'm being real, generally I don't cut my sandwiches, but when I would, I cut them diagonally. Although this one time when I was younger, my mom was having a rough day, and she asked me to make her a sandwich, and I just was not having it. But, you know, you didn't want to get grounded. I got to play my video games, so I made her the sandwich, brought it to her. She's like, "Can you cut it?" And I just snapped. I went back into the kitchen. I cut that shit into an envelope. I cut it into the weirdest fucking shape. Just like half diagonal cut into the middle, half diagonal cut into the middle the other way. And then I brought it back to her, and she just had a mental breakdown and just one of the funniest things I've ever seen. It's horrible, but we laugh about it now. You're not telling how you cut your sandwiches. You never cut your PB&J. And just what? Like, you never cut your PB&Js diagonally or other sandwiches? I used to do that all the time for my school lunches, but just eat them fully now. Yeah. You might as well just eat them full. They're not that big. So, this has a surprising lack of crunch in it. It's very soft. And it's falling apart all over my floor. But boy, is it yummy. It's like a very subtle sweet chocolate caramel flavor. Almost tastes like a little bit of honey in there. It's probably just the caramel. It's confusing me, but this is really nice. I do wish it was a little crispy. I'm gonna give that an 8.5. And I'm gonna stuff this other half down really fast because this was really yummy. Oh no, I forgot paper towel. My gloves are so gross. All right. Team area. All right. I don't think I've ever had a box so far that started off with this many good like items in it. Will it continue the pattern? Will Baltics be the number one box so far? Let's find out. As I grab this. Oh, we grabbed the tiny candy box, or the tiny candy bag. The yum bag. Warning, contents are yummy. Alright, what do we got in the bag? I can throw that away. The garbage is over here. I brought the garbage can. Alright, so we got... What the hell are these? Gotina's... Some sort of strawberry chewable. It feels hard. We got 4 of those. We've got Jellissimos. Some sort of gummy. Those all look to be the same flavor too. And then 4 of... I don't know what this is. But we'll start with this because I can't read the pack. This is 1870 Lima. And it looks like a big pill. Great. Gotta take my medicine. Alright, let's see what it smells like. Maybe I can glean some clues. It smells like literally nothing. I smell my glove. As I put it up to my face. Alright, guess we'll just pop it in the mouth. Here we go. Oh. It's a very chewy candy. There's a very, very small hint of sour. I'm not sure what flavor it is. Possibly a lemon lime. And it tastes a little powdery, which I love. I love the weird powdery taste that some chewable candies have. Sort of like when you first bite into a piece of like that powdered bubble gum. I think it's that same sort of like powdered sugar. Yeah, that's really nice. Yeah, the best way I can describe this is if you had like a piece of lemon lime bubble gum that you'd bite into for the first time, one of the like a Hubba Bubba lemon lime bubble gum or something. But it wasn't a gum. It just sort of dissolved in your mouth as you chewed it through it. I like those. Those are really good. Rating wise, I'd give it another 8.5. I'd eat the hell out of those. I'd get those in a bag. Let's try the Jellissimos. Matt was a bubble yum fiend back in the day. I always got bubble tape and would just take it out of the bubble tape package and just bite into it like an animal. Just take a huge bite out of the disc of bubble gum, and I would love to like stuff the whole thing in my mouth at once. Just eat the whole roll of bubble tape in one chew session. All right, so very squishy gummy candy. Let's cut this open. Maybe it's filled. Oh, well, it's not filled. It's solid all the way through, but it's very clear on the inside. It's like looking at water, and you see the coating of sugar at the bottom. There's not like an air bubble to be seen. It's uncanny. That's really cool. All right, let's give it a go. You're a monster for doing that. You need to enjoy it. Savor the bubble tape. I know. I'm not saying it was the right way to eat it or even a good way to eat it. I just thought it was fun. I didn't do it every time. Just more times than I should have. At least 5. Oh, wow. These jelly candies are really soft. It's almost like they made Jell-O that doesn't need to be refrigerated. It's really cool. I've never had a gummy like this. It's literally like a piece of sugar-coated Jell-O. It's not much firmer than that. And as you're chewing it, it feels like it's returning to water in your mouth. Those are freaking awesome. Dude, Baltics don't miss. I should visit there. Take a trip though, over to the Baltics. All right, let's try the strawberry hard chew. Definitely feels like the hardest of the 3. Why did the light just get so intense? Like I'm in the sun. Oh, what the hell? This is like a fruit chew. This ain't even like, this doesn't look like a candy. This looks like a fruit bar kind of thing. Well, it looks like a caramel, but it can't be strawberry caramel, can it? Because that's crazy. All right. This feels like a thing that I'm going to throw in my mouth and I'm going to die because I'm going to choke on this or chew it for like 30 minutes. So wish me luck. You could build houses with these. Baltics are currently hit after hit so far. Yeah, they are. It smells like a caramel, so that's kind of crazy. It can't be. It can't be strawberry caramel. Right? That's weird. But that's what these snack boxes are about, right? It's about the weird stuff. It's about the stuff you can't get here. It'd be boring if everything was available in America. So maybe it is strawberry caramel. Definitely better than a peanut butter jelly and Cheeto sandwich. So let's give it a go. Oh, wait a minute. It's not hard at all. Whoa. let me cross section this. Whoa. That was so surprising. It's I don't know what the hell this is. All right, let me try to figure out. So, it felt really hard, like a caramel. The outside is quite dense, but as soon as I bit into it, it like crumbled in my mouth, and the inside is almost has like a strawberry jam in it. I don't know. That's a weird. I'm gonna give it another bite. Yeah, I wish I knew what the outside coating was, because it's not caramel and it's not chocolate. And those are the only two things I have to go on. I don't have the words to describe what this food is, but I've never eaten anything like it. It tastes good, but it's definitely my least favorite of the things I've had thus far. I'd give it a 6. 6 isn't bad, but this is not something I would buy at the store. I think some people will like this, but this one is not one of the things that I would choose. Alrighty. Moving on. What the hell is this? I just looked in the box so I could make sure I threw all the candies in the right spot. And I saw some of the things. So I'm gonna feed this into the camera vertically. Need to go and finally clean my old car so I can sell it. Good luck, Arlo. Good luck cleaning that old car. I recommend a leaf blower. But here we got long chips. And then a bowl of mushroom soup. And then it says mashed potato snack. Creamy mushroom. What the hell is this? Long chips, mashed potato snack. I freaking love mushrooms though, so whatever this is, I'll probably love it. You got time later, finish the stream and then go. You gotta build up the motivation before you can just get up and do a thing. All right, so The inside of this is a little disappointing. I have had these chips before. We had these in the last snack box from Ukraine. They were wasabi flavored. These long chips. Let's give it a go. Mmm. Yep. That's a potato chip that tastes like Campbell's cream of mushroom soup. If you can imagine that. Imagine taking a potato chip and dipping it in cream of mushroom soup, and this is what you get. Which is good. Or I think it's good. I like mushrooms. Surprisingly, the cream element, like that creamy part of the cream of mushroom soup, is very prominent. It's definitely not just mushroom flavored. It's definitely cream mushroom flavored. Long chips. Yeah, these are yummy. Maybe I should have turned off my my noise filter so you could hear the chewing. It doesn't look like it's coming through. All right, long chips, back in you go. Long chips were good. I'm gonna give long chips a 7 out of 10. I would prefer if they were normal chips and not long chips. I don't think long chips are adding anything. I think maybe it just makes it harder to eat, honestly. And then they break up and then you're sad. But the flavor's good. A sip of water. Cleanse the palate. Oh, today I got my new logo in. My new VTuber logo. Which is very exciting. It's been hard to not just try and share that with everybody. They're just big long Pringles. Those chips. They don't taste like cut potatoes. They're those kind of chips that are like the dusted ones that are pressed into chips. I think that's why it's called a mashed potato snack. All right, next we only have 3 things left in the box here. We got something in a really cool package. They've been doing really well with the packaging, I think. The stores probably look like movie trailers when you walk in there. Everything is like really bold and awesome. What the hell is this? No Meta? It's a chocolate bar with apple and wafer and nuts, it says. So it looks like a granola bar, basically, sort of. Trail bar. I have a feeling I'm not going to like this one, but we will give it a go. Well, of course we're going to give it a go. That's why we're here. Haha. I don't know what to say. I'm bad at talking. Definitely looks like a protein bar. Definitely not a good first sign. Protein bars are bad. Let's just cut off a little piece. Well, cross-sectioned itself. It just popped off. That actually looks really cool in the middle. There's a small wafer on the top and bottom surrounding it. It looks like the chocolate is just on the sides. And then the inside is sort of glistening. It's very moist looking with the nuts. Maybe some dates in here too, I don't know. It smells like a chocolate bar trying to be healthy. All right, here we go. Ooh. There's a really nice crunch when you bite into this. The wafer is very crispy. When the apple is strong. The filling is most of the taste of this. It's very, very overwhelming. You know, it's not bad. It's you get the crunch and then just basically like a fruity nut flavor. This looks like beans. Beans, you say? Yeah. It's not the best thing in the world, but I've never liked products like this. As far as it goes, it's one of the better ones I've tried. I don't dislike it, but I would generally turn something like this down if it was offered to me, unless I was really, really hungry. Personally, I'm going to give it a 5, but I know that's a biased answer. Now I definitely need to wash my mouth out. Got nuts in my teeth. There's nuts in my mouth. All right. And then we got, I'll pull both of these out. These are the same thing, but different flavors. We have 2 chocolate bars. We got a dark chocolate and a milk chocolate. They're both very pretty. This one is chocolate with mango filling, and this one is chocolate with cookie filling. Interesting. Which one should I try first? Dark mango milk cookie. These are Pergale brand. They've only been excellent since 1952. They were shit before then. Don't get the Pergales from 1951. I'm gonna do what Michael does on Face Jam and rig the scoring against Erlo's score. Nobody's saying anything, so I'm gonna do the cookie one first, I guess. I like dark chocolate more, so we'll save that one. We'll save the dark chocolate. I don't usually like when they give me chocolate bars in these boxes. I don't like eating plain chocolate. Not that like chocolate filled with stuff is plain chocolate, but you know what I mean. Just like bars of chocolate are not my thing. I like trying them, but they give you the whole thing. I wish it was just like a square that's individually wrapped or something. I don't know what my chat is talking about. You're gonna be like Michael with the salami from the Caprese episode. I feel like my love of PB&J and Cheetos, I'm the Michael. I tried 100%. You mean like cocoa powder? I've tried cocoa powder. What the hell? Why is it divided like this? Who's this middle piece for? Who's getting this one? I know this one might be smaller than that one. The chocolate rhombus. Snap. It's a chocolate bar, but it's 100% chocolate. There's a challenge to see how much you can eat. Huh. Probably bitter and disgusting. As long as it's not powdery, it's probably fine, though. There's a decent amount of filling in this. Looking forward to the bite. Oh, wow. This is really good. Alright, I don't mind that they gave me a whole bar of this anymore. There's enough filling that this doesn't just taste like a chocolate bar. It tastes like a candy bar. Damn. Cookie butter's so delicious. Yeah, that's a winner. There's enough filling in this that it feels like when you're biting it, it's not just that you're chewing chocolate. There's enough other, like, soft and not completely solid stuff in there that it just makes it much more of a pleasant bite. Hard to find the words for that. But yeah, it's about a 2/3 chocolate to 1/3 filling ratio from the cross section. Which is a good balance. So I am very excited for the mango one then. I love mango, I love dark chocolate. If it's anything like the balance of that last one, very looking forward to how much mango is going to be in this. These are hella hard to open. There's mango leaking out of the top. Urgh. Wow, look at the difference in color between these two. Just milk chocolate and dark chocolate side by side. All right. Snap. Wow, it's so orange. The camera's not doing it justice to how vibrant this is inside of it, but it is bright mango orange. Ooh, that's very nice. I just saw my stream do a weird purple thing. I think my graphics card is fucked. Because it's been doing that on most of the streams now, where there's some sort of graphics problem. And I don't know how often it is, but I just caught that one. And my wallpaper like disappears a lot. It just turns on and off, like it goes black. I think I might need a new graphics card. Which sucks. That's what it is, though. I'm gonna try another bite of this. Oh god, I just broke it. It just exploded in my... It's everywhere. sucking mango sauce off my fingers. I'm gonna unglove this hand, but you don't get to see it. You see the glove hand, ha ha ha. Oh, I did see the Spore stream, but that I don't think was the graphics card. That was Spore. Everybody has that problem with Spore, apparently. I think it's a resolution problem or like a frame rate problem. I don't really know. Hand reveal, no. Yep. Just one hand from now on. One gloved hand. Maybe I'll show a finger. The middle finger. You got the middle finger? He was there in Gojo's domain seeing the fucking universe. Yeah, there was definitely some forbidden knowledge being spread in that Spore stream. All right, so what have we learned today? We have learned that the Baltics have ballin' ass snacks. They rule. Definitely the top of the boxes so far, I think. I think followed second by South Korea. South Korea had some snacks that were comparable, and even one that I gave a 10. I don't think I gave anything in this batch a 10. However, they also had some stuff that definitely wasn't as good. Overall, this was very high quality food. The packaging was very interesting and colorful. It all tasted really good. I'm realizing now that this is why I do the papers first with the trivia and whatnot, because now my gloves are gross and I only have one glove. So that'll be maybe an issue for reading that. Let's try to grab it. Okay. Grandma Legendary Bar. Yeah. All right. So let's look at the book. Whatever, my hand's just gonna be okay. Maybe it'll be off the bottom. It's August 23, 1989. Let me remove Chef Big Knife. You're out of here, Big Knife. Chef Big Knife, be gone. Over 2 million people across Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia have joined hands in a peaceful protest against Soviet rule. The chain becomes the largest human chain in record history, spanning 419 miles. That's almost 420 miles. They were one off. 2 years later, all three countries gained their independence, ending centuries of foreign occupation. Today, it's considered one of the most pivotal moments in Baltic history for all three countries. We're highlighting in this box Lithuania, Latvia, and Estonia. I'm hoping maybe this will tell me what snacks came from which of the three countries, and then I can rank those. With the trivia train, my favorite to show how dumb I am. Alright. In Estonia, you can compete in a competitive sport called A. Extreme swinging, B. Wife carrying, C. The Dill Challenge, Dillies, or D. Stilt racing, jumping stilts. Um, it can't be extreme swinging, right? Even though I want it to be extreme swinging, because there'd be no reason to call it extreme. So I'm thinking either stilts or wife carrying. Trivia Train was your nickname in high school? That's a dumb nickname. I was Titan Leg and Mint Man. Trivia Train. Why'd you get that? Were you just interjecting random trivia in all the people's conversations or something? But I'm gonna guess stilt racing. I wonder if I could do a poll. Yeah, I was the Mint Man. I always carried around a cart, like a container of Icebreakers wintergreen mints, and I would jingle as I walked down the halls. It would just shake in my backpack, just I always had mints. Add poll. Okay, add options. A, B, C. Why didn't it go down to D? It's nuts. All right, poll. I'm not asking a question. We're just gonna go along with. We're just doing the first one. Nah, JK and the nickname. I like making that dumb joke with a bunch of stupid things I hear every now and there. I was called Ghost by a couple of friends because I was so quiet. I can believe that one. All right, so what do we got? We doing swinging, wife carrying, dill challenge, stilt racing. I'm not gonna wait for very long because I feel like Erlo might be just listening, not watching, cleaning out her car. All right. End poll. And the answer is... we got. It's A and B. Because why wouldn't it be two options? I hate this freaking game, man. I hate this game. We're counting it as right. Although, well, you can count it as right. I picked D. I was neither of them. I'm gonna read this one off camera so we don't see the other answers. Oh shit, haven't even gotten to my car, but have been trying to get computer space. Computer source? Base? Do you think the champion of the Dill Challenge was called Dill Mason General? Dill Mason General? I don't get that joke. I don't understand the reference. You can see some pretty wild sports in Estonia. A sport known for keeking, or a sport known as keeking, was first introduced in the early 90s. It involves participants standing on massive swings while attempting to swing all the way around in a 360. As for wife carrying, it's exactly what it sounds like. Men race through an obstacle course while carrying their female partner. Competitors gather from across the Baltics and Scandinavia to compete, but Estonia has their own patented techniques, the Estonian carry. Very creative naming conventions there. So like you're deleting old files, you mean? Or like cleaning off your desk? All right. Second. In 1992 Olympics, the Lithuanian basketball team's jerseys featured a potato mascot, not doing polls anymore. That's if I could have just shut the answers off, I would have kept it. Or wait, if I do a poll again, does it keep the answers? Or can I click to redo this one? No, it just goes back to yes and no. Yeah, forget that. SSD at 79% usage. Damn. All right, so they're basketball jerseys. A potato mascot. B, newly made Lithuanian flag. C, a skeleton. Or D, a sheet of rye. Sorry, not sheet, a sheaf. Sheaf of rye. What the hell is a sheaf of rye? Is it like the plant? Like a stalk sort of thing? Is that what wheat is called too? I don't know. I'm bad at plants. I have no knowledge of anything. I have a skeleton potato sheet of rye brain. But my guess is going to be a skeleton, because that's metal. How funny would it be to go to an Olympic basketball game and have skeletons and skulls and stuff on your jerseys? That's amazing. All right, and the answer is C. It is skeleton. Yes. Because when we think Lithuanian basketball, we think spooky skeletons, but the reason is surprisingly wholesome. Back in '92, Lithuania had only recently gained its independence from the Soviet Union and couldn't afford to take their team to the Olympics. And this is the part where music saves the day, specifically the band The Grateful Dead. The band decided to fund the team's trip, and in return, every player wore a jersey emblazoned with the basketball-playing skeleton. Oh, and the basketball's on fire too, because of course it is. That's awesome. I need to get an external hard drive. My laptop only came with 512 gigs of space. Yeah, that sucks. I got 2 in mine. I think I got a terabyte SSD, or not SSD, a terabyte hard drive, and then a 512 SSD. But I'm still doing okay. When driving on Estonia's Saimaa Hiluma ice road, it's illegal to A, wear a seatbelt. B, use a backup cam. C, turn on the engine. Or D, use turn signals. The skeleton playing basketball with a fire basketball is metal as fuck. I hope they won. While driving on the ice road, it's illegal to... I'm gonna say... turn the engine on. That sounds stupid, but it probably is stupid. I feel like maybe you have to like push your car or something, or just... You can't go up it, you gotta like just leave it in neutral or something and just go... I don't know. That's my guess. The answer is A, wear a seatbelt. No seatbelts on this road. Looking to take a leisurely drive to Hilma Island, you need to cross the Baltic Sea first, but not by boat. By driving down the Saimaa Hilma Ice Road, the longest ice road in Europe. Yes, there are others. Spanning 16 miles, but since it's literally a road made out of ice, the government put certain safeguards in place, including not wearing a seatbelt. Why? Because if something unexpected happens, like the ice giving way, passengers need to be able to evacuate the vehicle as quickly as possible, and unbuckling a seatbelt would waste precious seconds. Alright, number 4. In Tallinn, Estonia, blank is free to the public. A government-run history tour. B, apples dotting the streets. C, any food that includes bacon. Or D, transit. I'm gonna say B, apples. I bet they have a bunch of apple trees that are just... You can have apples when you pick them off the street. That'd be awesome. Although... That's free in America too, isn't it? Just if there's an apple tree, as long as it's not private property, you could take it. Would it be that? I don't know. I'm gonna keep it though. I'm locked in. It does sound scary. Ice Road spooky. It is D. Transit is free in this city in Estonia. For the last 10 years, every resident in Estonia's capital city has been allowed to ride everything from the bus to the train without spending a single euro. The goal was to provide easier transit options for the poorer residents while simultaneously reducing the city's carbon footprint. So how has it worked out? Not exactly as you might expect. Compared to 10 years ago, more Estonians than ever drive a car instead of taking public transit. Even so, the use of public transit has also increased, so only time will tell if the program ultimately has the intended environmental results. I see. Number 5. What holiday do Estonians celebrate on February 14th? Valentine's Day? Friends Day? Parents' Day? Or Revenge on Your Ex Day? Valentine's Day, right? You would think. But why would this be a question if it was Valentine's Day? I'm gonna go B, Friends Day. The Friend Zone Day. B. Number 5. It is B. Friend Zone Day. You can keep your fancy dates and conversation arts to yourself, because in Estonia, February 14th is all about platonic love. Originally a holiday for Finnish school children, the celebration of friendship made its way to Estonia, where it's enjoyed by children and adults alike. You'll still see the typical pink hearts and greeting cards, but the emphasis isn't on romantic love. Very cool. Okay. Next. According to legend, Lithuania's capital, A, is haunted by the ghost of a chicken snake monster. That's a cockatrice, isn't it? B is protected by a swan spirit. C is home to secret underground gnomes. Or D hides a portal to another world. Well, it's probably all of them, right? Because if the portal from the other world was there, then the ghost of the cockatrice, the swan spirit fighting the cockatrice, and the underground gnome alliance probably came through. I'm gonna say all of the above. And the answer is the cockatrice. Well, they're saying it's a basilisk. I don't believe that is true. A, meet the dreaded basilisk. Half snake, half chicken, all terror. That's a cockatrice, bro. It is said that if you meet this fearsome creature's gaze, you'll instantly be turned to stone. A local story claims that happened long ago in Vilnius, until a brave hero used a mirror to turn the beast's stare back on itself. That's just the story of Medusa. Even after it was defeated, legend is the spirit still haunts the capital streets at night, so if you look at the ground after sunset, you run the risk of turning yourself to stone. Alright, 7. A bridge in Latvia is completely covered by A, ribbons, B, flower garlands, C, padlocks, or D, heavy chains. Is that where the padlock bridge is? I know that's a thing. I didn't think it was there. Could be. I guess I'll guess C, because I don't know where that padlock bridge is. And I know that is a thing. Could be a trick, though. Could be ribbons. I'll just guess the padlocks. It is padlocks. Locally called the Wedding Lock Bridge, this landmark in Riga is completely covered in padlocks engraved with the wedding dates of engaged couples, stemming from Latvian tradition in which couples close a lock and throw the key away forever, with the unintended byproduct of the water below being filled with those matching keys. And then the last one, we got 8. Latvia is home to the wildest blank in all of Europe. Oh, so not wildest. It's like, that doesn't mean. The widest blank in all of Europe. A, waterfall. B, sandwich. C, salami. Or D, your mom. I'm gonna guess it's home to the widest your mom in all of Europe, so D. The answer is A, waterfall. The Venta Rapid in Kudiga spans a width of 820 feet, wider than any other waterfall in Europe. But if you're expecting something tall and imposing like Niagara Falls, prepare to be surprised. While the falls go on for a long distance, they only stand at 6 feet tall. That's right, the average person can see right over them. But it doesn't make them any less amazing to look at, surrounded by rocky ledges and lush green trees. Oh, look, there's a whole page for mushroom lovers. We must rejoice. He who cares for the land will be fed by the land. It's a Latvian proverb. Living off the land. If you want to know what to expect in this box and to understand Baltic cuisine in general, reread that quote above again. With a climate made for agriculture and a history of scrappiness, Latvian culture, in fact, Baltic culture as a whole, depends on nature, and no food is more evident than with mushrooms. The food of the gods, yes it is. In the Baltic region, the Baltic region was the last area of Europe to convert to Christianity in 1413. Prior to the tribes in the area believed the three-tiered world structure. Velinus, god of the underworld, would stretch his fingers from beneath the ground, and from the tips of his fingers mushrooms would sprout. Spooky stuff, but it was believed that Velinus was actually doing a kindness by providing food to the poor. Even today, mushrooms are sometimes referred to as Velinus fingers in Baltic regions. Mushrooms! Yes, we love mushrooms. How they're used in Baltic cuisine. They flavor the long chips with them. There's over 4,100 mushroom species in Latvia alone. While only a quarter of the thousands of species are edible, most people know how to pick what's safe, turning them into a staple of Baltic cooking. Pickled mushrooms. Oh, I've never had a pickled mushroom. That sounds yummy. I think I've only ever had pickled onions and garlic, and obviously cucumbers. Huh. I would like to try a pickled mushroom. Some of the most beloved flavors in the Baltics are the mushrooms, pickles, and dill. Pickling them combines all three, and can be enjoyed all year long. Mushroom cookies. Mushroom flavored cookies? Nope. Cookies shaped like mushrooms? Cookies shaped like mushrooms. These Lithuanian treats are made with sour cream and poppy seeds. Sour cream poppy seed cookies? Huh. Okay. Mushroom long chips. Oh, they're just advertising the mushroom long chips. I'm not gonna read those. Alright, so now we are on the pages with the snacks. I haven't went over these before in the other videos because I wanted them to be a surprise because we covered the booklet first. But this one we did second, and now I want to see where they're from. So the chocolate bar is Lithuanian. The Nobita fruit nut bar is also Lithuanian. The Gelissimo delicious jello sugar candy thing Other blackcurrant and melon jellies. And it doesn't tell me which one this is from. Bummer. Oh, the what I thought was a lemon lime thing was a cola candy, a chewy cola candy. Cool. Yeah, most of these are not telling me where they're from. Which is Baltics. Oh well. Grandma's legendary wafer cake. I want to read that one. Made by a real Lithuanian grandma. This waffle comes straight out of a grandma's kitchen. Really. When the bakers at Gran X were working on a new product concept, one of their employees asked his grandma to make a homemade batch of caramel stuffed waffles for inspiration. Instead, her exact recipe became their product. It doesn't get any more homemade than this. The Adizu dill potato chips. Dillies. The most popular seasoning in the Baltics. Dill. It's a big deal in the Baltic home cooking. In the same way that garlic is used in other parts of the world, dill is the one spice home cooks always return to. In fact, many visitors to the Baltics say that it's more surprised when a Baltic dish doesn't have any dill in it. So many D's. Ah, so this is a strawberry fudge, that thing that I had no idea what it was. Chewy fudge bursting with fruit flavor. Yeah, that was my least favorite thing in here. Pass on that. I want to go over anything else. Nah. We are good with that. Yay! We have reached the end. Celebratory confetti. Woo! Well, everybody, thanks for joining me today. The snack boxes are pretty short streams for what I normally do, but not a whole lot of content to be had with this. But yeah, hope everybody learned a little something about the Baltics. I certainly did. I didn't know they were taken over by inhabited. What the hell's that word? They were the word when a foreign country occupying. Yeah, I didn't know they were occupied by the USSR. So it's cool that they have their independence now. I learned what the Baltics are, what countries are a part of them. We learned that their food is yummy, and they use dill and mushrooms in a lot of stuff. And I learned that I would probably love the food if I went over there, because dill and mushrooms are pretty good. But yep, thanks for tuning in today. Next stream will be, next scheduled stream's on Wednesday. I'll probably be playing this weird ass furry visual novel game. Look forward to that if you want to look forward to that. I don't know what I'm getting into. There might be some weird people in chat if I advertise this. I don't know. I'm scared. But I was gifted it and it is highly rated, so I'm going to play it. There might be a gorilla stream between then and now, if I feel like it. Not sure. But yeah. So tune in Wednesday. I will make some announcements on the Discord if anything else pops up. But thanks for watching. Everybody have a great day. Bye.